This is Camp Congregation, featuring your camp counselors, Ben Flock, Corbin Jones, Alfonso Horn, Paul Sam Trombo, Dave Liner, Dr. Molly Miller, and your camp director, Sammy Miller.
I'm dreaming of a white... Oh, hello, folks. Well, I'm Irving Berlin. Let me tell you about how I became Irving Berlin. We have to go all the way back to my childhood. I grew up in Eastern Europe, yes. Ended up in Belarus, started in Russia. There I was. That was my hometown, up in Siberia. I was a building in my hometown. But I didn't grow up in that part. I was in the shtetl outside of town. That's where all the Jews lived, yep. And out in the shtetl, my father, he was the cantor. He sang songs like this. But 5 years old, there was a pogrom. It's like organized violence against the Jews. So the Cossacks wanted us out. They burned down my family's house, and we got on a ship. And we were forced to leave, and we fled for the New World up to America. Like a whole bunch of Jews did this. The Gershwins, the Warner Brothers, people like that. A lot of people, you know. And then we were on the Santa Maria, the Pinta. I think it was the Mozzarella was the third one. And there we did. And we saw Lady Liberty. And I was like, maybe I'll write a song about her. Oh, yeah. We came to the Lower East Side, and there was all these mixings of culture. Irish people, Jewish people, and all these different sounds. Polish people. I heard their songs, and that was kind of the popular thing. Everyone was doing their ethnic songs. And I got a job as a boy. Yeah, there I was. First as a newsboy, and then I got a song singing on the street. I would busk around with my friends, and I would busk in bars. But what I really wanted to do was get on the Tin Pan Alley. And I finally got a job as a song plugger down there. And I would just, every single day, I would get there and try to sell sheet music. And eventually I started writing my own songs until it all changed in 1911 when I had my first hit, Alexander's Ragtime Band. There's the sheet music. Yeah, come over here. Come over here. No, come over here. And from that point on, I sort of started this whole dance craze. There they were, the castles. They were like the king dances. Everyone loved them. The castle walk, the foxtrot, and I was writing all the songs that they were doing all through the 1910s. Tin Pan Alley became the hottest place. And then I started writing songs that were on theater, Ziegfelds, and I started writing songs in TV, songs in this new thing called movies. Oh, they were Cheek to Cheek, putting on the Ritz. That was me. I wrote The Best Thing for You, and I would write the melody and the lyrics, which was very rare. A lot of people worked in teams, and I wrote God Bless America. And the whole thing is, I was very thankful that no matter where I came from, I could use music as a vehicle to make people feel better. So that's a little bit about me, Irving Berlin.
Hey everybody, this is Tall Sam here. We're talking about Irving Berlin today. We're talking about songwriting. The thing about songwriting that really impresses me is how songwriters can take one idea and create a melody and harmony and lyrics over 3, 4, 5 minutes. How can they have that many ideas? Here's the secret. They don't. Songwriters have figured out how to make writing songs simpler by breaking them down into chunks. Now, when we look at any American pop song written over the last 100 years, you can see these chunks in play. Sometimes they have the same melody, sometimes they have the same harmony, sometimes they even have the same lyrics. And depending upon how these chunks are put together, we can determine what's called the form of the song. For a better look at this, let's go to the whiteboard. What's up everybody? This is the Whiteboard Maniac here. We're talking about song form today, and we're gonna do it with a little bit of a competition. We're gonna take 4 different song forms and see if we can write a song about one topic. Hand washing, very topical, that's what we're doing. Here we go, round 1, strophic form. So, thing about strophic form, it's short, 8 bars, 12 bars, 16 bars, that's it, get out of there. And it's like a circle. You start the verse, the melody goes around, when you hit 16 bars, you get back to the top. Verse 2, melody starts over, you go around again. Verse 3, melody starts over, and you keep doing that until it's over. Ben, you got an example for that?
Before you eat food or when they're dirty, you should always wash your hands. It will be healthy for you and me, and will leave you feeling grand. Use soap and water and scrub them well. Make sure you clean them all around. For when you're finished, you'll feel better, and your hygiene will be sound.
Now, we're gonna get a little deeper. A and A prime. A and A prime form is 32 bars, so it's twice as long, and it's kind of like 2 strophic forms put together, in that the melody starts here and it goes around, you hit bar 16, it starts over. But here's the thing, right at the end of both sections, it changes just a little bit. And when you hear that, you can tell that it's a 32 bar form instead of a 16 bar form. Dave, hit me.
You better wash those dirty hands, man. Wash those germs and grime away. This is no time for filth. Protect your health and help your friends out all the same. You better watch how long you wash them, because right now's no time to play. 20 seconds or 30 to be safe now. You better wash those hands and keep those germs at bay. Thank you.
Okay, so we got 2. Round 3, we're doing A, B, A. Also 32 bars, but this one is 4 different sections. And here's the thing, the melody the same, the melody the same. Then we change it up a little bit before we go back to the same melody for the last 8 measures. That gives us 32 bars total. Alfonso.
Thanks, Dave. Oh, you better wash your hands for good health, that's the key. And it's not just good for you, it's also good for me. Please. 20 seconds will do the trick, at least. Don't skip it and be a prick. Nobody likes those. 'Cause it's not just good for you, it's also good for me and the rest of the world. Come on. The front, the back, between. Scrub your nails to get them clean. If you don't try, your friends will call you a nasty guy. Come on. When you're done, go about your day. 'Cause I will. Let your heart be filled with glee. Yeah. 'Cause it's not just good for you, it's also good for me. Wash your hands. All right. Stay safe, everybody.
Okay, 3 down. We got 1 to go. Verse, chorus form. This is the form of most modern music. It has a verse in it, which is where most of the explanation comes, and then it has the chorus with the hook. Usually there will be a few verses. Usually there will be a few choruses. In the choruses, they're all the same every time. Verse, chorus form. Corbin, go.
My hands are filled with grit and grime. Hands, I'm out here working them overtime. Hands, but there's a way to keep them safe. Hands, there is a way to keep those germs at bay. Wash your hands, rub along if you feel like making them less uncool. Wash your hands, rub along if you feel like cleanliness is the truth. Wash your hands, rub along if you know what washing will do for you. Wash your hands, rub along if you feel like that's what you wanna do.
Round 4, done. That's it. We're done. We got 4 forms. Strophic, 16, 12, 8 bars. Short and sweet like a circle. A prime, twice as long, but with 2 different sections that are doing basically the same melody. A, B, A. 4 8-bar sections, 3 of them doing the same melody, and 1 different section. And then verse and chorus. You got the verse telling the story and the chorus giving you the hook. Maniac is done. That's all I gotta say. Have a good day.
Blue Skies. Wait, who's Blue Skies by? Blue Skies by Irving Berlin. Take it away, Corbin.
We all know what that sound means.
Yes, I know that song.
Commercial break.
Hey friends, we're living through unprecedented times, but luckily we can all turn to art and music to feel a little bit better. Your camp congregation counselors are committed to pursuing our musical adventures, and with your support, we'll keep working hard, having fun, sparking your imaginations, and bringing you joy with our songs. There are a lot of different ways that you can support us. If you like listening to our music or want to rep us out on the streets, maybe consider buying our merchandise.
Vinyl, CD, t-shirt, Molly's guitar.
Or if you're a music student or just an all-around music appreciator, maybe you'll consider some
Private lessons. Study with a camp congregation counselor on your instrument. Or maybe you want to talk music history. Or comp and arranging. Or math. Some of us could do math. Whatever it is you're interested in, we want to help you.
Or maybe you're a chef. You could take cooking lessons with Dave. Sharing our music with you all is our favorite thing to do in the entire world. With your support, we'll keep up our antics at Camp Congregation until very soon when we see you at
At the club.
No, Fonz, not that kind of club.
At the club.
Theater.
And don't forget school.
We hope to be back in your town serenading you and you and you very, very soon. Until then, thanks again for supporting us here at Camp Congregation.
Hey guys, welcome to Corbin's Corner. I'm Corbin, and I'm Frank. Something that we've talked about with our friend Charlie Rosen is arranging. An arranger takes a song that already exists, puts a new spin on it, like a remix. That's very creative. We think a lot of times that creativity has to be us making up something that's never existed before. But actually something that's really creative is using the confines of a box and being creative within those confines. You gotta know the box before you can think outside the box. So let's think of something that maybe seems like it was thought up right out of the blue, like the computer. The what? Or you tell me something that you think just got invented right out of the blue. Oh, like the jet plane. Yeah, sure, you think that the jet plane is brand new, but there's ancient Greek mythology about someone who had made wings and wanted to fly, and he flew and he went too close to the sun and he fell and died. It was terrible. But the point is, airplanes are not a brand new thought. Everything that we know is a reinvented version of something that happened before. Yeah, so here's our challenge for you this week. Why don't you try and make an arrangement? Take a song that you know that you like, yeah, and make your own version of it. Let's hand it over for our musician crush this week. Oh, baby, when I was your age, I was listening to Bing Crosby day and night. And then what? And then I did what he did, but way better.
Dave's got a crush. Dave's got a crush.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. This is Prof. Horn.
You're not Dave.
And I think I'm supposed to talk about my musical crush. And that would be Eubie Blake. Now, Eubie Blake was a prolific pianist, composer of ragtime, jazz, and popular music. Now, one of the reasons why I love Eubie Blake so much is because he was one of the main composers and creators of the musical sensation Shuffle Along. When it premiered in 1921, it became the first Broadway musical written by and about African Americans. It also went on to be the first musical to include a professional female chorus line of dancers of the huffing style. It was the first musical with a syncopated jazz score. The first Broadway musical to feature a sophisticated African-American love story in the song Love Will Find a Way.
Love will find a way.
The show introduced other musical hits such as Memories of You, I'm Just Wild About Harry, which went on to be President Harry Truman's campaign song.
I'm just wild about Harry, and Harry's wild about me.
Even the great George Gershwin came repeatedly to these shows, and he would listen to a man named William Grant Still play a motif that it is rumored he went on to use in his own piece, George Gershwin's piece, I Got Rhythm. Now, I'm going to play a selection from William Grant Still's Afro-American Symphony, and I want you to decide for yourselves. I think you heard it for yourselves, kiddos. William Grant Still's got the rhythm. Well, Eubie Blake went on to record in many Hollywood films and receive many awards. There was even a musical about him called Eubie, which premiered in 1978. All in all, I think our friend Eubie teaches us to never be afraid of taking chances, because who knows, you could be the first to set a new standard, because no one has your style. See you next class.
Got no diamonds, got no pearls, still I feel like I'm a lucky girl. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Well, got no mansion, got no yacht, still I wanna thank y'all a lot. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Sunshine gives me a lovely day, moonlight, and now I get the Milky Way. Ain't got no checkbooks, got no banks, still I wanna go and give the old Lord thanks. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Come on, Mom. Got no checkbook, got no bank, still I wanna give y'all some thanks. I got the sun, morning, moon, night, sun, morning, moon, night, sun, morning, and the moon at night, and I'm alright. That was good. That was good.
Thanks for watching the show today. If you like what you just saw, then be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. You can do that by clicking subscribe below. You can also follow us and see what we're doing by checking out our Instagram and our website. Have a great rest of your day.